Welcome to the Bobby Wallace Show. Here are your hosts, Coach Bobby Wallace and Jeff Hodges.
And welcome to the first 2016 edition of the Bobby Wallace Show. I'm Jeff Hodges, along with UNA head football coach Bobby Wallace. And Coach Wallace, the UNA Lions lost a tough one tonight, 31-12 at second-ranked Jacksonville State. And it was a tough opponent to start a season with, but you didn't come here for moral victories. You came here thinking you had a chance to win. You really just came up against a tremendous football team tonight.
Well, that's exactly right, Jeff. It was we were overmatched with our offensive line versus their defensive line, and that doesn't mean that we don't have a good offensive line. And then our defensive people, I thought, fought hard the whole game, but because we were not generating any first downs in the first quarter, the worst time that we could have had to be on the field all the time was because that's when it was the hottest, at 6. And but we did play a lot of people, and I don't think fatigue had anything to do with the game, but we were on the field a lot and got tired on defense. They had a 17-play drive, I believe, a 14-play drive. But then looking at the positives on offense, we didn't turn the ball over, which was great. Did not throw an interception. Jacob was over 50% completions and for 170 yards, and had probably had 3 of them dropped. So I think very few penalties. So we did some good things, and I was proud of them.
Really, the first quarter was the difference in the game. They outgained us 178-12. They scored on their first 2 possessions. We had 2 3-and-outs. They got another score early in the second, but from that point on, you actually outscored them 12-10, and really gave an accounting for yourself over those last 3 quarters.
Well, we did, and our kids did not let up. I mean, they played their hearts out 60 minutes. I mean, it was there was even at the end when they had a chance to score, and they were trying to score, but which I don't, but. Our kids were fighting them hard to keep them out of that end zone, and they did it. They did take a knee or let the clock run out. But you almost have to when there's, less time on the play clock than it is. I mean, on the game clock than it is the play clock. But the bottom line is, I think we're a pretty good football team. We knew we'd find out something about ourselves. We know our quarterback's a fighter. We know that we got some talented receivers. Our running backs did not get an opportunity to do much, so we don't know that. We didn't get many answers there, and we're good on defense. We're better in the kicking game than we were today, but we missed an extra point, which Kevin just got out of sync on his start, and that might have been jitters too, because it was the first of the game. So we'll learn a lot from it.
And from having done limited hitting in the preseason, your team really showed up tonight. There were some licks out there. Darius Wright, James River.
There were
some blows delivered tonight.
They were hungry. We give out a big hit award, and that's one of our awards we give out tomorrow morning, and or tomorrow afternoon. And as we're watching the film tomorrow, we'll have about 5 or 6 nominations. And then we as a coaching staff have to pick one. Just from the sideline, I'd have to say James Rivers was pretty daggum good.
Good hit.
But Darius Wright had a couple too, and I'm sure Edric did too. He always does. And so it'll be interesting to watch the film. I thought we were physical up front on defense, and that's going to pay off in the long run.
We'll take a quick break and have first half highlights when we come back.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by TNT Fireworks, the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, and the Marriott of the Shoals Hotel and Spa, and by Little Steve's.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Bobby Wallace Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group. Earn high profits in a short period of time selling TNT's quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. Remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They in turn support our high schools, community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying, we believe in America. Little Steve's, 6 locations in Florence, Pine Street, Florence Boulevard, at the corner of Helton Drive and Cox Creek Parkway, Cloverdale Road, Petersville, Woodward Avenue in Muscle Shoals, and Jackson Highway in Sheffield. Little Steve's, believe in America.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show. Coach Wallace, we're about to look at some first half highlights. And did your team have any first half jitters, whatever, or was Jacksonville State just really clicking? They opened the game with a 17-play drive. You had a 3-and-out. They had another quick score, so it really looked grim early. But then you turned it around the second quarter and went in just 21-9 at the half.
Well, their defense, our defense struggled on that 17-play drive. Now, let's look at. You got to look at it 2 ways. Any team that takes 17 plays to score, your defense is making them earn everything that they get. We didn't give them anything on that drive. What we didn't do is stop them on third down, because and to have 17 plays, you have to have a lot of third downs. If you're getting yardage on first and second down, then you're not going to be able to have enough room to have 17 plays. And I don't know how many right now, but I would say they converted at least 3 third and downs in that series, maybe even 4. And that hurt us. We weren't playing man at that time, and they kind of threw some little short passes to get some of those conversions, because usually it was about 3rd and 4 or 5. And, we didn't want to play man because we wanted to keep everything in front of us against that quarterback and not give him the big play. And he executed and got the job done. I mean, you got to give the other team credit, especially when they're as good as they are. And but we made them earn it, and one drop, anything, could have caused them to have to punt. And then but that also tired us out, playing 17 plays right off the bat when all your adrenaline's up, and you're fired up about getting the season started, and we got a little tired fast, and I don't think we're out of shape. But so that hurt us the way the game started, but our kids did not. They stayed after it, and they kept playing hard. I never heard the defense get down on the offense, because the offense really had the jitters. I mean, that's where you could really see Jacob was pressing and trying to make too much happen. And I think the talent level of Jacksonville State's defense caught our offensive players a little off guard. It caught me off guard. I didn't realize it'd be that good.
And our touchdown drive in the second quarter was huge. You realize you weren't going to be able to run the ball very well, and you had some great catches on that drive. Dre Hall, Julius Jones, Jalen Jackson, but we drove in and got that touchdown. That helped us get some momentum.
Well, our receivers challenged their corners all night. They tried to kind of mug our receivers on the outside, and I tell you what, Julius and Dre both fought. I mean, they fought hard, and they made some plays, and so that helped us score that first time we scored, and there were great plays on their part and great individual efforts, and football games are still won by the players, and they got to make those plays, and we had some drops in the game that could have made a difference, and we got to catch those balls, and we got some plays that we didn't tackle a guy. Now, we hit them hard, but sometimes we didn't wrap up. And if we wrapped up, we could have got them on the ground. Instead, they're so big and physical, they're strong and physical, that they bounced off and they kept on running.
We'll take a quick break and look at these first half highlights now.
Around 16 to 17,000, great turnout. Hinkey approaches, kicks the football. DeBarta Laban will run to the corner, catches it at the 1, comes up the left side of the field. He is hammered inside the 20-yard line. One to the right side. Inside handoff to Thomas, of Eli Jenkins. Hands off to Thomas. No, he fakes the handoff. He will keep it, runs up the middle, will be tackled at the 30-yard line. Now 3 wideouts will move to the left side. Quick pass out to the left side to a tight end who was standing there to the right shoulder. Jenkins, quick flare pass out to Thomas around this right side. Has some blocking there with left, 1 right, inside handoff. Thomas bounces outside, gets to the 50, throws away 1 tackler, and then straight back as Jenkins looks across the middle, finds Johnson with a catch, hit hard. Slot to the right side. Motion across the formation, left to right. Rolling right. Jenkins looks, fires the ball down the field, caught by Johnson inside the 15-yard line. Leading the way, Jenkins back in shotgun. Hands off to Thomas up the middle, dances into the end zone. Jacksonville on the scoreboard. Stops the clock at 9 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Kraft approaches, kicks the football. Filbert catches at the goal line, goes up the right side, crosses the 20, bounces out, gets across the 30-yard line. Damon Cox, he's to the left shoulder. Jacob back now, will roll to his left, points, turns it up, makes a move, bounces off one tackler, gets to about the 34-yard line. Gamecocks. Ball is picked up, a fumble snap picked up by Cox. Play action, Jacob steps up, nothing there, will now try to run the ball, gets outside to the left side, tripped up and almost got around the corner, gets across the 35 to punt for UNA. Good snap from Lovelace. Driving kick caught at the 26-yard line. DeBarda Laban dances around, breaks one tackle at the 34-yard line, spins out of another, gets the corner, crosses the 40, 50, hit right there, just short of the 50-yard line. Spread formation, shotgun, snap is good, play action. Jenkins straight back now, feels the pressure, fires it over the middle, throws the ball up. The closest player to it was UNA's Levi Fell. Jenkins, handoff to Clemens up the middle. The pile is there, it's just a major scrum. Done with a snap, play action. Jenkins rolls to his left side, finds a lane, gets across the 40, 30, cuts it up at the numbers and will go the distance. Eli Jenkins, that is the fast-paced scoring offense for Coach John Gross that he really looks for. Another Lion play. Free is the running back to the right shoulder of quarterback Jacob Tucker. Tucker floats the ball out, down the field, coming in to make the catch. The back shoulder catch is number 5, Julius Jones. Big slot right, single receiver left. Humphrey now will flare out this near side. Tucker under pressure before he can really even hardly catch the football. Take the snap, will hit the punt, try to get it up and down inside the 10. The ball will hit inside the 5 at the 4, but scoots past Jenkins. Jenkins play action, straight back. Steps up under pressure, steps away, fires the ball down the field, has a receiver at the 28-yard line. First down at the 32-yard line. Inside handoff, Thomas bounces out to the left side, will be hit there by Levi Fell. And then handoff, goes right, tries to cut it back, hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off of that, goes right, and is cut in half right there. 2 Lions hit him at once. Got it off. Quick pass out to the left side, catching the ball and breaking a tackle, getting out across the 50, down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Pistol, tight end left. Thomas off the left side with the football, dances into the end zone. For the Cox in, hard to see the numbers. Play action, pass across to the left side, Julius Jones. Straight back, Tucker now fires the ball out right side. Dre Hall will catch the football inside the 10-yard line. Got a foot down at the 9, first and goal. Community Credit Union first down. Play action, fires a pass into the end zone. Julius Jones, UNA touchdown. A slant pattern against Harris again off the right side.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by Shoals Distributing and Budweiser, and by Southern Fastening.
Come here. Wow. Come here. So you came down.
What's going on up there?
Chuck, this is all for you.
Oh. Are you serious?
Lieutenant Chuck Nag.
Changing your oil with Napa Know-How. First drain it, then filter it, and fill it up with fresh Napa Synthetic. Boom, done. Now do your wife a solid and take the mother-in-law out for a Sunday drive. Mission accomplished.
Never riding with you again.
Conquer the job like you conquer life with Napa know-how.
Come here. Wow. Come here. So you came down.
What's going on up there?
Welcome home, Chuck. This is all for you.
Oh. Are you serious?
Welcome, Lieutenant Chuck home.
Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain.
First, there was hammer and nail, then air-powered pneumatics, followed by cordless tools, both gas and battery-powered. Now, from Senco, the leader in the power fastening industry, there is Fusion Technology. Power fastening with no gas, no hose, no competition. Senco's Fusion Technology creates the first true cordless pneumatic nailers.
5 distribution centers in the Southeast as a Southern Fastening Systems representative nearby to serve you. Southern Fastening Systems and Senco brands, a team that can't be beat.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show. Coach Wallace, before we look at the second half highlights, the Lions down 21-6 at the half, but you had a little momentum with a touchdown. You came out and got a field goal on your first possession of the third quarter and made it 21-9. It really looked like you were putting yourself back in the ball game.
Well, you know, I think that at halftime it was a good feel in the locker room. I mean, nobody was down. Everybody was together, and the players knew we were playing a great team, and but they weren't going back down, and they came out and really performed in the second half and did get us back in the game, basically, and at least within shouting distance, and so I was proud of them for that.
And the only disappointing part, Kevin Hinkey with 2 field goals, but both times you were a little deeper in Jacksonville State territory and had to settle for those field goals.
Yeah, I mean, you remember last year we started the season off, I think it was last year, that we kept having to settle for field goals, and kickers like that. They like to kick those field goals, but coaches don't, and the players. So we got to get better at that. But, again, when you condense that field and all of a sudden you're going against a bigger, stronger defense than we're probably going to face all year, it's harder to run the football.
Here come your second half highlights right now.
Coach Wallace is really on his bandwagon for this season. Potential All-American player. The kickoff is up. Filbert at his own 7-yard line, straight up this near hash mark, gets by the first flow of red and will dance out of bounds. Safeties retreat. Jacob looks right, fires the ball, has a receiver open. Hagan Scott catches it at the 45-yard line. And I'm being eaten alive by something. Jacob straight back, pump fakes, now will break it out to the right side, crosses the 40, 35, and gets down to the 36-yard line. Terrence Humphrey to the right shoulder of Jacob, inside handoff. Humphrey will spin out of one tackle down. So we got something good going here. Let's get the defense on the field. Let's do something now to stop Eli Jenkins. That's a tough side across to the right side. Inside handoff, Damon Cox finds a little crease. We'll get back across the 5. Pick up a 3 or 4 on the play. Lovelace with a good snap. Millender with the kick down the middle of the field. Fair catch by DeBarda Laban. Jenkins with Rock Thomas. Play action. Jenkins rolls left, stops, plants, fires the ball out there. Has a receiver inside the 30-yard line. Slots to either side. Fake it to Thomas around the right end. Eli Jenkins straight ahead. Thomas to the right side. Gives it to Thomas around left end. Thomas in the open field breaks one tackle. Gets Jenkins. Play action. Runs it off the right side. First down at the 5-yard line. In on that right side. Hand off Thomas. Dances around the defense and into the end zone.
That time there was nobody on the end over there for UNA. That's Phil Stevenson.
Tucker with the football flat, pass out to the left flat. Jalen Jackson Tucker straight back, looks right, fires the ball. Open receiver, Jalen Jackson on a down and out will be Harper on that left side. Pump fake, fires the ball down the field.
Nice
Caught
catch.
right there by Jalen Jackson. The right side, Harper in front of Humphrey. Play action. Jacob steps up, breaks one tackle, rolls to his right side, gets away from the defense, runs it out to the right side and will be hit out of bounds. Now a flag finally comes out. Humphrey to the left shoulder of Tucker. Humphrey steps up, throws a block. As Dre Hall is just undressed on the sidelines, finally they threw him the football out there. Humphrey to the left shoulder, picks up a block. Jacob fires it out, left side, throws a rope. Harper in front of him, handoff inside to Humphrey. And Humphrey to the right of Tucker. Tucker looks, fires the ball out, has a receiver. Jalen Jackson again on an out pattern. And hash mark power to that right side. Here goes Jacob behind everybody on the right side. Good push. Good snap. Good placement. Kick is up. It is good. 10:52 remaining in the football game. UNA with a new score now. UNA will, and Reggie Hall back deep. DeBarda Laban into his end zone, takes the ball, comes up the near side, up the numbers, cuts it back toward the hash marks. And Miller in at middle linebacker, quick pass out to the right side, receiver screen, and that will get second down. Thomas again, same place. Jenkins slaps his hands together, gets the snap, looks to this near sideline. Pass is going to be caught. Great coverage by Filbert Marshall, but inside handoff. Thomas hit in the backfield. 10, another third down. Pressure, little pass over the middle. Rock Thomas leaked out of the backfield, caught it, will break out to the left side and will get all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Inside handoff. Thomas hit again in the backfield. Darius Wright for a 26-yard field goal attempt. And it is up. It is good.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by
Hi, I'm Bobby Wallace, and I would like to invite you to shop with my friends at Hometown Market, located in the 7 Point Shopping Center in Florence. Hometown Market can supply all your grocery needs with a large selection of groceries, fresh fruits, and vegetables at their everyday low prices. Their meat market offers a wide variety of fresh meats cut daily by the qualified meat cutters. Look for the other Hometown Market locations in Athens, Decatur, Hartselle, and Aniana. Hometown Market, 1421 North Wood Avenue in the 7 Point Shopping Center.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Bobby Wallace Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group. Earn high profits in a short period of time selling TNT's quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. Remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
TVA Community Credit Union is proudly open to the entire community, offering unequaled service and convenience.
They are the TVA Community Credit Union, and they make you feel like you're part of the community, part of the family. Customer service is great. I mean, they're great with my wife and I and my daughter.
We bought all of our houses, all of our cars, everything through them. With a little one running around, I don't have a lot of time. So it's real simple just to pull my mobile up and go straight to the site and check my account.
I recommend them all the time, to be honest with you. For one, I mean, their rates are great. Try to work with you to get you the lowest rates, to get you where you need to be, to set you up for the future. Don't feel like I'm a number at all. I feel like I'm a part of the family.
From mobile banking to the latest platform in online banking, we make managing your financing fast and easy. Our members are the owners of our credit union, so there are no high-priced stockholders to pay, allowing us to give our members totally free accounts discounts, and amazing loan rates. TVA Community Credit Union, everybody's credit union.
Changing your oil with Napa Know-How. First drain it, then filter it, and fill it up with fresh Napa Synthetic. Boom, done. Now do your wife a solid and take the mother-in-law out for a Sunday drive. Mission accomplished.
Never riding with you again.
Conquer the job like you conquer life with Napa Know-How.
Very excited about being here. Very excited that you're here. You know, it just means a lot to me, and it's a great way to get started. And I've got a lot invested in this university, and I love this university.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show. Coach Wallace, the Lions on the short end of a 31-12 score here against second-ranked Jacksonville State, a member of the FCS, last year's national runner-up. But now you got 16 days to prepare for your Division II opener. It's going to be another tough one, a huge home opener against Valdosta State, who's one of our great rivals and a great power in Division II, and that'll be another challenge for you.
Well, you know, this whole schedule's a challenge, especially these first 5 games. And but now we've got time to look at the film, show it to the players, kind of make adjustments with our team, have the experience of playing a great football team like we did tonight, and then we got time to work on it. You know, we don't have to be in a rush. So we'll be able to get Valdosta. We'll play Albany State Saturday night, and then we'll get that film, and all next week we can work on that. We can adjust what our strengths and weaknesses are, and get ready to play them. And I think we'll learn a lot from this game, and it'll help us a lot.
I'll say one of the reasons you play an opponent like this is it challenges your team, but also what a great atmosphere. Over 2,000 UNA fans made the trek over. Our band was here.
And our players,
great atmosphere.
yeah, and our players were excited about it, and that might have really had something to do with early in the game. Sometimes you can be almost a little too excited, and you know, it might have hurt us, but we settled down and we played hard, and we played for 60 minutes, and I think the kids had, enjoyed giving it all they had, and playing against such a good opponent.
And a lot of times you may worry, facing a tough physical opponent like this, you may, come out of it with some injuries, but it seemed like we came out of the game pretty well. We had a few dinged up.
Yeah, well, I think Brian Puckett might be out. We'll have to evaluate that tomorrow, but and that happened early in the game. But besides that, I think we're pretty healthy. It's hard to say until we get in the training room tomorrow. And
of course, this is your 5th year back at UNA, your 15th overall. Have you ever faced a tougher schedule than you have these first 5 weeks?
No, I don't see any way.
This is a tough schedule. The Lions playing at home on the 17th at 6 o'clock against Valdosta State. Hope to see you there.
Thank you for watching The Bobby Wallace Show.